Alright, hey, and we're back. I need to figure out, it's been a few weeks, I need to figure out what the fuck I was doing again. Right, I know I'm trying to solve a murder, but there were some things I need to do. Cemetery, right, that was one of the big things I was looking into, was the cemetery, because I was following the leads on Prior Ferenc, I believe. So we had the Archdeacon's investigation, which is coming up soon. We have the Stonemason, who I haven't talked to about yet, the Widow's Curse, Colt Hands, Baron and the Nun. Baron and the Nun's the one that I have the most on right now. She does have a good motive for it, but I don't know. Notes on Sister Matilda. So let's go to the cemetery, if we can. Actually, gotta double check something else real quick as well. Second. Let's. Um. All right. Well, we need to get to the cemetery, so let's keep going. Go. Oh boy, I was not expecting this. Oh, who are you? Oh, Volkbert. Good day, Andreas. Do you need something? Father Abbot said I should help you if you needed it, so here I am. There's a matter I need your help with, Brother Volkbert. I suspect there's something hidden in Gerard's grave. Do you think you could dig it up for me? Did you ask Father Gono? I want to help, but I don't think I should unless he says it's alright. Alright, I'll go talk to the abbot. Fine, that's good. You well, Andreas. So, to get to the abbot's house, I would go down this way through the large garden. There he is. Andreas. I apologize if I forget how I did the accents for each of these, or the voices for each of these people. It's been a few weeks. I trust you are abiding by my command to leave Piero and the rest of the monastics in peace. Father Gano is in a difficult position. He hasn't been at the abbot long, and he's young. The elder monks don't respect him. A friend of the Prince Bishop murdered under the roof of the abbey. Doesn't look good. If I represent a threat to the abbot's authority, he could expel me from the abbey, masterwork or not. Then I may never discover who really killed Lorenz, and Piero will die for it. I should be careful not to alienate Gernot before the Archdeacon arrives. Maybe, have you made any I don't know. Have you made any progress in finding the Baron's true murder? I am satisfied I have the Baron's killer well in hand. And if I am not mistaken, truth is for the Archdeacon to uncover. Not a journeyman artist who is not even a part of the community. There is more at stake here than you understand, Andreas. What is at stake here, exactly? Aside from an innocent man's life, of course. There are few extant double monasteries with working scriptoriums any longer. They're costly to operate, and the church does not approve of them. Baron Rothvogel was a friend of the Prince Bishop, and if the Prince Bishop were so inclined, he could order the abbey closed and our community expanded. A community of which you are not a member, and so whose precarity you can't understand. I thought you were a clever man, Andreas. Your ignorance disappoints me. I don't wish to disappoint you, Father Gurno, but neither do I wish for an innocent man to die based on circumstance alone. Which is why I've come to you with a request. And? Ferenc is Gurno's assistant. Just seems... Brothers chose Gurno over Ferenc because they find Ferenc trustworthy. Gurno might not be either. I keep Ferenc's name out of it entirely, but then my reasoning would sound rather vague. I have reason to believe Prior Ferenc has hidden something in Brother Gerard's grave, and I'd like to dig it up. What does that have to do with the death of Baron Rothvogel? I suspect the weapon used to murder the Baron may be buried there. Baron Rothvogel was stabbed. We know where the weapon killed him. Brother Piero was found holding it. The Baron's stab wound was self-inflicted. He was killed by a blow to the head. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done. How do you know this? I recall telling you to stay away out of the grounds after the body was discovered. It's evident to anyone who gives Baron Rothvogel's body... Oh. Florian let me watch his investigation of Lorenz's wound against the abbot's wishes. It would be ungrateful of me to reveal his disobedience to the abbot. But what we learned might help convince the abbot that Piero couldn't have killed Lorenz. It's evident that anyone who gives Baron Rothvogel's body more than a cursory examination. Are you suggesting I didn't give the murder of Baron Rothvogel my due attention? You seem to think I don't care who killed the Baron or whether Piero is the one who did it. I do. But I have a role to play here, and I can't be seen to undermine the authority of the Archdeacon in stepping outside of it. You take me for a fool. I will not let you exhume Brother Gerard's body on a hunch. Doesn't matter, he's nothing more than bones now. I'm sure he won't mind. He was a brother of this abbey, and he should be left in peace. Just as I would like to be. Leave now, and do not pester me about this again. Well, I'm gonna go lie to... Oh, I'm gonna go lie to... Father Gurno did not give me permission to dig up Brother Gerard's grave. Maybe convince Brother Volkbert to help me dig the grave, or maybe Otto Zimmerman would be to help. Let's see if we can get Volkbert to do it. Hello again, Andreas. Did you talk far about the grave? I want to help, but I don't want to get in trouble, you know? I must be honest, Volkbert. The abbot expressly forbade me from disturbing God's grave, but I must ask you to do it regardless. Andreas, no, I could never. The abbot would kick me out for causing trouble. I will have no place to go. I will become like those men in the forest, living all alone. No, I can't. Fine, we don't have to dig. I didn't mean to upset you. You're not mad at me? Not at all. Here, I will leave you in peace. Be well, Brother Volkbert. Oh, thank you, Andreas. I'm sorry for... Well, I guess my only other option is Otto Zimmerman. I cannot remember where that man is, though. Zimmerman again. Otto. Otto. Oh yeah, the town carpenter. All right, so let's go talk to Otto real quick and see if we can figure this out. Sorry. So to get to Otto's in Outer Tassing, this area right here. Let's go there. It's good to be back in this game. All the farmers in the fields, the butcher and the trucker. God, be with you. House. Rucker House. Let's go Town Commons. Okay, this is my chance to also take a look in on, let's go to the Zimmer, inside the Zimmer house real quick. What do we got going on here? Nothing. Keep going. I don't know who you are. I cannot remember for the life of me who you're supposed to be. What are some of the other things that were here? That's Outer Tassing. Go to the John Bauer farm, or Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Well, I guess there's not a lot we can do. I'm gonna go talk to Otto. Hey, Andreas. I thought I could talk with you, apparently. I thought I could talk with you. Excuse you. What? I thought I could talk with him about that. That's weird. Said I could talk with him. I'm confused. There's Lucky. I can talk to Lucky real quick. Hello, Andreas. Anything you need? How are you doing, Lucky? We don't talk much. Andreas, I have things to do. Father Thomas needs me to help out at the church. After that, I'm going fishing with old Otto. Oh, old Otto! Maybe old Otto. So if you don't need me to repair a wall or a fallen chimney, then leave me be. I can see you're busy, so I'll keep it brief. I hope to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothvogel. No. No, but it'll only take a moment. Ask your questions of someone else. I saw you shouting at the Baron when he arrived at Tassing. What was that about? Get it through pebble-stuffed head. I'm not talking about Rothvogel. If you hadn't witnessed his death, you shouldn't mind answering a few simple questions about him. You think I'm stupid? You're twisting my words around already. Maybe you'll try to see me killed with them. Alright, I won't try. Lucky already told me he didn't want to talk about Lorenz. But it's clear they argued over something important, or Lucky wouldn't be so hostile. Lucky is known to be an honest man. Maybe I can push him just a little more. Though I don't suppose he'll take kindly to me suggesting he's a murderer. Alright, I won't press you. Good day, Andreas. He's not being forthright with me, and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. But should I do it now? It'll probably take a while. I'll observe Lucky later. Might not be able to do much with that. I'm gonna go back up here, because I thought I had the ability to... Maybe I can go to the grave, and then I have to, like... Maybe I have to go to, like, find Otto after I go to the grave? Or I could just dig it up myself. I could just find a shovel. There's a shovel in the Abbey, in the nuns area. I could just take that. I remember that there's a bloody shovel. Ah, but then it wouldn't be evidence, because then the blood wouldn't be on it anymore. Well, just try it, I guess. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have lied to Volkbert. Maybe I should have lied to Volkbert. But my Andreas doesn't feel like the type to be much of a liar. Okay, where is that stupid grave? Brother Gerhardt's grave was disturbed recently. Ferenc must have buried something here. I need to dig up this grave if I want to know what he was up to. I bet Otto would help me if I asked him. Okay, so now I can go talk to Otto. Boy, this is gonna get me kicked out. This is gonna get me kicked out, though. I can feel it. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. God, it doesn't feel like there's any right answer to this. But maybe that's the point of it. I don't want to, like, be an asshole to Ferenc, but, like, dude's doing occult shit. He has a reason for blackmail. The other person had a reason for it too. Apparently a less... I don't know what the other two are like, but I don't have time to investigate the other two, unfortunately, so I guess I'm gonna have to just kind of try to figure it out. Afternoon, Andreas. Sorry, I had a cough. Heard that Baron friend of yours was killed up at the Abbey. My mentor brother Piero has been blamed for the crime. One of the elder brothers, isn't he? Might have met him while I was replacing the scriptorium proof. Seemed an alright sort for a monk. Sorry to hear it. Anyway, did you need something? Otherwise, I got things to do. Do you think you could help me give up a great... Hold on, what's your problem with the Lorenz? You treated Lucky terribly, and Lucky is a good man. That, I think, is reason enough. But it's not my place to discuss Lucky's troubles with you. If you want to know more, ask him yourself. I don't think he cares for me. Yeah, sounds like Lucky. Anyway, do you think you could help me dig up a grave at the Abbey? You think there's something in there that'll prove the old brother's innocent, right? That's it. Perceptive auto. I only listen when people talk. You should try it. You should talk to the abbot about this mischief. Wouldn't want to get my grubby hands all over his stuff without his permission. Of course, the abbey knows all about it. Not a very good liar, Andreas, but it's alright. I don't care what the abbot thinks. It'll take a few hours, especially if I'm digging alone. Got time for that. You don't care that the abbot doesn't know. What do I give a shit if he gets mad? He's an asshole. Did you want to do this now or not? I'm ready. Let's go. Fine. I'll grab my tools. Oh, town carpenter. What's that like? Theoretically, the abbot could just see us right now very easily. The gardens are like one room over. Exhausting. Not unlike this here. Yeah, Andreas, why aren't you helping? Satisfying, too, to make things with my hands. Feel the sun on my neck and sap under my fingers. And I haven't fallen off a roof yet, so all in all, I can't complain. Being the only carpenter in Tassing must keep you busy. This is one word for it. Overworked's another. It was easier if my dad and I could do the work together, but since a stroke, it is what it is. But I like being a carpenter. Necessary work, keeps you talking to everyone in town and aware of what's troubling them. Many people in Tassing are struggling, Andreas. Peasants especially. I heard as much from Clara Gertnerin. They say they used to be able to pay a portion of their taxes and crops, but the abbot put an end to that. Now if they get a bad price from the miller, they don't have enough to pay the abbey. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. The abbot might own the land, but he doesn't work it. Just reaps the benefits of others' efforts. But it's not just him. The law, imperial law, that's what gives him the power. So maybe the laws have to change. I had no idea it was so bad. My family are all artists. You're from Nuremberg, right? Well, away from the peasants' problems. I'd be surprised if you did know. Good thing you came to Tassing. You can get a real education in how the world works. Anyway, I should get back to digging. It's going to take a while. This is all on my own. Got a ways to go yet. Why don't you take a look around? Oh, Father Matthias is here. A wooden headstone, too. Things must be worse for the Abbey than I thought. The Abbey must be having money problems. That would explain why the Abbots wringing the peasants dry. The rest of the Abbots are in the crypt or under the church. I took a look at them while inspecting the foundations with Andreas. Kiersau is built on top of old Roman fort. Not cheap to maintain by any means. Still, I'm surprised the Abbey doesn't have enough money to pay for a new tomb. I heard the abbot and the prior arguing back when I repaired the scriptorium roof. Whatever problems Kiersau's having, they've been going on for a while. So Maria, the librarian, probably before your time. I was a boy when she passed. My father spoke well of her, though. Said she reminded him of his own grandmother, a sweet woman who loved the Lord. I expect the abbot will have her dug up soon. Pardon? Brothers and sisters are buried here until their bodies decompose. Then they're dug up and moved to the abbey's crypt. Foolish tradition, I've always thought. What's dead should remain buried. But then, they don't have much space here, and many of the monks aren't long for death themselves, so... I mean, I guess it makes sense. How can I do this? Mother Brunhilde Abbotissa? I doubt anyone's in that one. Given the age, I'd guess she's long been moved to the Abbey crypt by now. Worried Father Gunnot might try to punish us for this. God willing, we'll be done before he finds out about it. So you want me to speed it up? Sure. What do you care about my back? Christ. You didn't have to do this, Otto. Oh shit. Oh shit. Short, angry monk coming this way. Ah, hell. We're destined for an... Shit. Matthew's not going to like this. I could hide, but then I'd be putting Otto in a tough spot. He's not going to be happy with me if he has to deal with Matthew on his own. This could be the clue that unlocks the truth about who killed Lorenz. It's a little trouble if it saves an innocent man's life. Ah, well, we're destined for an effort. Is all well here? Why would it not be? Why have you coerced the carpenter into digging up the late brother Gerhard? Someone has disturbed this grave, and I suspect it's connected with the Baron's murder. That is curious, if your telling is the truth. Even so, Brother Gerhard's grave is not your concern. You are not a member of this community, Andreas. The abbot gave us permission, the rest is not your business. Ah, the succative. It's my duty to prevent from mischief such as this. I'm terribly convincing. It's the hat gives you an air of authority. Oh no. You are mistaken. Master Zimmerman, please clean up this mess. I'm going to speak with the abbot about this immediately. No, I'm gonna kick the fuck out. I'm gonna get kicked out. Is that going to cause problems for you? It may. But it's worth it. Good convictions all out. You got convictions after all. Huh. Well, the sun won't wait, so I better get back to digging. Not a ways to go yet, why don't you talk around? Brother Jacob from Cologne. Did you ever meet him? Spoke a couple times. He was a funny man, just about the only one of these monks with a sense of humor. Some of them aren't so bad. Piero especially knows how to laugh. If you say so. Jacob had a gift for manipulating his features and his voice to imitate the other monks. A man like that is wasted at an abbey. Well, I reached the body, but there's something wrong with it. Looks fine enough, decay notwithstanding, but someone stuffed a sack up under his ribs. God, let me see. Ah, arcane tools. They could serve no other purpose. Tools? What do you mean? What would you use these for? Magic. Two are plated with precious metals and engraved. A silver chased rod and a golden plate. The rod has symbols of the zodiac on it. The plate has some script I don't recognize. And a knife. Seems ordinary enough, but together with the other two buried here, Why would someone bury them here anyway? Because they're hidden. Wait, there's blood in some of the symbols on this rod. Dried to be certain, but not that old. Eric tried cleaning this, but that wasn't able to remove all the blood. Could this be what was used to kill Lorenz? Buried this here anyway. Can't say, but it may be connected to the Baron's murder. What? None of this makes any sense. What's going on, Andreas? Alright. That's what I need to figure out, Otto. Thank you for your help. I should find someone to eat with. Who am I not eating with? I have a bloody silver rod. Oh hey, it's this dude. Andreas, I am sorry about what is happening to Brother Piero. I did not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he could have killed the Baron. Do you have any idea who might have done it? Did you see anything? Sadly, no. Most mornings I spend my time heading in the courtyard, but the rain made that impossible. And although the brothers are friendly, I do not know them well enough to speculate. I am sorry. I know it might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you and the townspeople? The Gospel says that man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. Of course, I'll talk to Gret and see who she wants to come along. Where shall we meet you? At the Shrine to St. Moritz. I'll see you there. Well then. Oh, lovely. Oh my, Andreas. Yes? Are these all the mothers from Tassing and their children? Oh, no, I don't think that's all of them. Elena Pfefferin wouldn't wake it. Couldn't wake it. It's a long walk up there in her condition. And Eddie said Anne's was too big for stories. There. Stories? I may have said something about your books. I like stories. Yes, maybe a little too much. Alright, I can tell a story, but first, let us pray together and eat. O Lord, thank you for bringing us together as you brought Jesus to his disciples on the road to Emmaus. The breaking of bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in our salvation through you. Amen. Amen. And I thank you and your husband for this bread, Gret. My Ulrich always says that bread brings people together. I missed this when I was in Basel. I want the rye bread, the sheep's milk cheese. Oh, there's pretzels over there. The almonds. Let's go with the almonds first. They don't have bread in Basel. Ah. Where's Basel? Over the mountains west of here. You've been to Basel with me and Dad when you were in my belly. What? Father Gurneau eats a white bread, does he not? Yes, the finest wheat is used for the abbot's bread. Why? The abbot is a very important man, Paul. We have a bread in my home that we call injera. We make it thin, round, and wide, and we put our food on top of it. I love injera. I recently had Ethiopian food for the first time. So fucking good. Sorry, I had to cough again. We eat it with almost every meal. As you love the bread of your home, so I miss mine. Let's get the cheese. Let's get the bread. Oh, what's the recipe? Maybe we can make it. Thank you, but no. We use a fine grain that does not grow here, called teff. Surely someday you'll go home and can have your fill of it. God willing, yes, but then perhaps a day will come when I miss the rye of Tassing. It is the great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. Ain't that the truth? And the sheep's milk cheese. I don't want to talk about bread anymore. It's so boring. Bleh. Don't be rude, Bert. I did say I would tell a story. Children, have you ever seen a Bible? Father Tom. Oh, Ursula, she's adorable. She's adorable. Yeah, Father Thomas has one. It's huge. My dad has one. It was printed in Bamberg. Very good. This is a Bible from my home that I brought to give to the abbot. Andreas, do you have a favorite story to illustrate from the Bible? The Annunciation, when Gabriel appears to Mary. A beautiful moment when Mary learns that she will be the mother of God. Every mother fears for the safety of her children, but what a wonder and burden to know that you carry the salvation of all mankind in your... I feel like that'd be incredibly stressful. Even the ordinary kind are too much at times. But a blessing all the same. Now then, children, do you know the story of Jesus from feeding the multitudes? Fish and loaves! My mom and dad make loaves. That's very good, Anna. This is from our Bible, how we tell the tale of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and a few loaves of bread. I love the difference in, like, the opinion, the version of, like, what the art is like compared to what it would be if it was from a European one. It's really cool, and it shows they did a lot of work. Why is everyone brown? Because where I am from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we are all as God has made us. I know Tassing seems big to you, but the world is so much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people of many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Really? I know it's hard to imagine up here in the mountains. We're so far away from the sea. When I was in Basel, it was hard to imagine too. It's hard to picture things we've never seen. But Brother Sevat is right. The world is very big, but it is becoming smaller every year. And by the time it reaches the 21st century, it will feel both massive and small at the same time. Brother Sebat, did you know the Baron who was murdered? Bert! It came up when I was visiting the Druckers. I'm sorry, Marie. There's nothing to apologize for. We can't shield them from the world forever. I do not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? No? He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick and he died. Hot. Ursula is so adorable! God, she's so adorable. But Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus' tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. Jesus can bring people back from the dead? He can, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Everyone who has ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected on Judgment Day. Oh, I didn't realize I got my hat Oh, my hat! I'm not gonna say anything. That's adorable! Oh, Anna. Even the Romans? Yes, the Romans too. Oh, that's so cute. I need to do this. Ursula is so cute too. Why did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tomb, like Lazarus. What do you mean, Paul? Well, the ruins below the mill, they're Roman, and they all died a long time ago. But I saw one come out the other night. They were in white, like Lazarus. But stop telling stories, Paul, and you shouldn't have been outside at night. Andreas, what does he mean? Church recognizes that spirits do exist separate from the flesh. Maybe it's possible. It's a very dire omen if that is what he saw. I will pray on this. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing a meal with me today. I will be leaving for Rome soon, but I am glad to have spent some time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Sebas. It was wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery before you go. I'm sure my husband will want to see you all before you go. I will. God grant you all health. I should get some sleep. Should I? I really don't have a lot of options for... So I have two potential options for who it might be outside of Piero. I'll weigh my options very carefully. Where can I get some sleep? Can't get my sleep over here, that's for sure. So let's cut back to me getting some sleep somewhere else. I don't know. I go talk to... That's the meadow. Talking over here. Probably not, no. Okay, so I missed my chance to talk to the widow. I think. I don't have a lot of time for anything else. Yeah, once we go to the home, so... Oh, hey, it's, Andreas. Christ, there you are. Mind your language, brother. I've no time for delicates, damn you. It's the Archdeacon. He's come early, with an entire retinue in tow. He's questioning everyone who knew the Baron and Brother Piero. I've already told him the little I know. He expects to speak with you tomorrow at Non's. He requested you specifically. He's been informed of my investigation, then. It's no secret you've been poking about the town and the abbey, sticking your nose in the rot. I hope your prying has borne fruit, or Piero's neck will meet the sword. Done my best with the time I've had. Only had a couple more days. Whatever happens, Piero knows you've been working hard on his behalf, and he's grateful for it. Only, Andreas. What is it? It's just, know as well as I do, the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got, just... You think hard about what you tell the Archdeacon and who you tell him about. You understand? I'm worried I'll tell the Archdeacon what I've heard of Sister Matilda. All I'm saying is, if in your searching you heard anything about her, I ask you to keep it to yourself. It's Sister Matilda, but why would you... Boslav, your vows! Keep your voice down. All I ask is that you keep it to yourself. It's nothing to do with the Baron anyway. Oh, interesting. I'll do what I can to protect Sister Matilda from censure. That's all I would ask of you. I should return to Kiersau. The abbot will be having a fit right about now. Be well, Andreas. I will pray for Piero's deliverance tonight. You should as well. Jesus, I didn't think that was gonna happen. So many people in between. Wow, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Wolf Bauer, look at the baby. That's so cute. Okay. Anger, I didn't get enough chance to talk to the stonemason about that, but... Paper on bearings. Enough that they should be possible that... Aw, little Ursula. time to get some sleep. Getting late, I should get some rest. Sleep. Oh, maybe I should have gone to look for the ghost. Shit. Oh well. Up into dreamland. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Andreas, when are you coming home? Oh, is this supposed to be Nuremberg? Dad, I'll be home soon. I just need to finish this commission for the Abbey. Good, good. But finish that masterpiece too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. You're not going to quit this like you quit university, are you? No, of course not. Good. If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you never would have had the opportunity. God, this music is loud. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. I know, Dad. We'll see you when you get back. Sure, alright. Oh, it's you. I only have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. I really don't have any idea what you're like. Do you really want to get... So, what are you like? Please don't imagine me telling you in your own mind. Why? You'll imagine I'm wonderful, or imagine I'm horrible. Either way, it's not fair to me, is it? The real you? To none of us. Fair. I'll see you soon, Andreas. For real, I mean. I suppose that's true. Until then. Welcome back, Andreas. It has been too long since you have graced this court with your presence. Apologies, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Kiersau Abbey. What manner of tragedy? The murder of a nobleman. A man, a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. My friend, Brother Piero, is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He is of limited strength and has a palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength and resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on this hell of an earth, Andreas. I just don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about the other people who have motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I have to save Brother Piero's life. He has no one else to help him. Your love for and devotion to him speak well of your character. A man who is humbled before his elders honors also his gods. Of course you'd say that, old man. He is right, though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly. I understand why the brothers and sisters cannot act against the abbot, but I must do something. Why does that shit-for-brains abbot care about the death of a useless fart like Lorenz Rothvogel anyway? Powerful people get upset when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the Abbey. Oh no! The Abbey! Who gives a damn about those hypocritical assholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon's side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason? Ah, when's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Authority. Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with power by the Prince Bishop Rising. You have no authority with him. Honesty? You'll see honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth. And the cost of honesty can be high. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, then what am I left with? Hope. Lies. Truth. Above all, faith in Providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Kiersau and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. The widow Kemperin despised Lorenz for maiming her late husband. I didn't know that, I don't think. Named how? The Baron beat him savagely following an argument after about trespassing on the Kemper's farm. Oh, maybe I did know. His injuries were so severe that they never truly healed and he needed a cane to walk. He died less than a year ago. Ottilia is certain it's because of the wounds he received that day. Why did the two quarrel? My understanding is that there was simply an argument about trespass that got out of hand. And now I suppose that she will lose her home. My apologies, his home. For what reason? Should an aged widow not live out her remaining days in peace? She should, but she won't. She didn't squeeze out any little Kempers of her old Rannig, so away goes the house. Yes, because women must fight to own property. We exist on the sufferance of men. Whether law is just or unjust is immaterial. The widow's motive. It's true and terrible. It's easy to understand Ottilia's anger. Good. Perhaps if more men understood our just anger, the laws would change. A good man does not sit idly by while injustice flourishes around him. What the hell is a half-trained artist with a half-university degree going to do against the might of the Holy Roman Empire? Idiots. You have established a motive for the widow, Andreas, but there is another matter that requires inquiry. While women and men are equal in most strengths, women are weaker in strength. How could a woman of Ottilia's age overpower a healthy man like the Baron? I wonder at that myself. Have you found anything that she could have used to kill the Baron? No, not yet. If you wish to convince the Archdeacon that an old woman killed the Baron, you will need more than... I don't want to... Are there any other suspects? Sister Matilda was badly beaten by the Baron for resisting his advances. She almost died. Why was the Baron not punished for it? It seems the Baron has beyond the reach of the justice, at least at the time. Mother Cecilia sent Sister Matilda away to a hermitage to recover away from the rest of the nuns. How did you come to this understanding? Mother Cecilia told me that the Baron had harmed a nun during his last visit, but would not tell me more. I crept into the Abbey's library after dark and investigated the nuns' admittance records to learn the sister's name. Once I knew the name, I confronted Matilda, Cecilia again, Mother Matilda, and she admitted what happened. Just a great deal by trespassing in the library. Right, Andreas might have seen the monks and nuns fucking. Scandalous behavior. Lorenz couldn't get his way with a nun and he almost killed her for it. I wish I could say it's surprising. Sister Matilda's motive is a powerful one, but by what means might she have killed the Baron? She may have hit him with a shovel. I found a bloody shovel in the convent garden. She claims she used it to kill baby rabbits. A plausible weapon to be sure. A shame we cannot confirm whether the bell on the tool belongs to Lorenz. Are there any others you suspect? Prior Ferric feared the Baron would report his occult interest to inquisitors. How so? Prior Ferric and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the Prior into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Kiersau. When Ferric refused, the Prior threatened to turn him into the Inquisition. How'd you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence, a letter from Ferric to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. The dangerous thing among dabbling in the occult, its very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul, he could have been defrocked, excommunicated, and even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to say stupid and ignorant, that's what I say. We're well aware. read some of the same books Prior Ferenc has. Most of them are harmless nonsense. That is not the position of the Church, who will use these matters suspiciously in the best of circumstances. I also found a cipher that the Prior had left on his desk in the scriptorium. When I deciphered it, the message pointed me to a freshly disturbed grave in the cemetery. I convinced Otto Zimmerman to dig up the grave in question. What did you find inside? Occult tools that Ferenc had hidden. Why hide them? And why leave the note? I suspect he hid them in case the Baron made good on his threat to summon inquisitors to Kiersau. The note was likely left for his fellow occult enthusiasts back in Hungary in case he was taken away. The book was borrowed from the University of Hex. But Prior Ferenc feared loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. And if killed for less, how might the Prior have accomplished this deed? He may have killed the Baron with a silver rod. The Prior uses it to perform his rituals, and there are traces of blood on it. If that was a weapon, it was a certain dramatic propriety, at least. It'll be a challenge to condemn a Prior for murder, but if that is where the evidence leads, the Archdeacon should see the wisdom. Are there any others you suspect? I found no other suspects. You have brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. What do you mean? It means you should only tell him about the people you don't mind dying. That's one way of putting it. There is a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All the people with a motive to kill him suffered, either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. No? Right, no point throwing someone so everyone waist-deep into shit. I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I will do my best. Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And also with you, Your Majesty. Time to go back to work. And I think I'm going to stop because my throat keeps being really bad about wanting me to cough, and it's really hurting right now. I'll have to do this when I'm a little bit better. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.